I'm gonna try this spot blaster I got from Harbor Freight. I've had it for a few years. See if I can get a little bit deeper in these pitted areas before I put some POR on it. So I'm gonna do both sides, just the front there, and go from there. That's today's fun. I grabbed the vacuum cleaner, tried to suck up some of the sand while I was in the middle of doing it. It was making a pretty big mess. It seemed to help quite a bit. I take the pedal assembly off here so I can get back, try to clean up that part of the floor. I think it's there's one there and one behind there, 217 millimeters, I hope. Not sure what else. And then the throttle cable and the clutch cable obviously has to connect somewhere. So I take the bolts out and then try to figure out what to do from there. Okay. Got that one loose. Okay. That one. That one. Oh, they're pretty ugly. Okay. Now, pull the thing out of the master cylinder. Disconnect that. Let's see. Now you disconnect that there. Okay, got that out. Throttle cable's out. So I guess I needed. I was hoping just to slide that out, but I think I need to loosen that so it separates there. Try to anyways. Let's see if I can get it to go. There. Damn thing out. Okay. Now that's how you get it out. Okay. So that's how you get it out. Okay. So lesson learned. Pull the brake. You got to loosen this first. Then pull the two big 17s out. And the clutch cable is now, oh, there it is. Okay, I feel it. So I'll probably have to end up loosening the clutch cable in the back at the transmission so I can hook this back on, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna clean up this mess. Looks really nice. Get the vacuum out. I got a wire wheel on my drill and try to get off as much dirt and debris as I could. Vacuumed it and tried a couple different wire wheels just to get in all the little nooks and crannies. Got a lot of it cleaned up. I'm gonna put some of that Loctite rust converter on there now. Let it sit for, I think it was 10 minutes, I believe, and then wash it off. I sprayed some wax and grease remover and cleaned it up a little bit. Loctite rust dissolver jelly. Put it on up here. I already put it on the bottom of the floor. I just didn't have that pedal assembly out yet, so I'm gonna put it on up top. I'm gonna let that sit for 10 minutes and then come wash it off with water. So I'm gonna try the spot sandblaster on the pedal assembly. See if I can clean it up a little bit. I started a tiny bit there. I'm gonna go grab my mask and my safety glasses. I moved off the driveway and do it over here on the side. The spot blaster worked pretty well on the aluminum part of the pedal assembly. Got a lot of the gunk off, but once I started to go on the actual pedals and the arms, it didn't really do a whole lot. So I gave it an effort, worked on it for about 5 minutes or so, and then just decided to wire wheel it. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Throttle. Brake here. Okay. And the clutch pedal. Cool. Now I'm gonna try to wire wheel that stuff down here. I recommend wearing leather gloves while doing the wire wheel. Wire wheeled it for quite a while. It's pretty clean now. I gotta, wipe it all down a little bit, but got most of the stuff off. Got it all wiped down. It's pretty darn clean now. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and then come back and I'll put a little primer on it and then I'll paint it black. Give it a coat of primer. Just gonna paint everything black. Yeah. So let this dry. And I'll put a coat of black, probably 2 coats. Got it cleaned up back there. Put the rust converter on there. Ground it down some more, wiped it off. I'm gonna start masking it up to spray some POR 15. I'm gonna scuff the, there we go. I'm gonna scuff the primer with some Scotch-Brite real quick and then wipe it all down and then mask it up for POR 15. Just lightly scuffing it all with a green Scotch-Brite. It took me about 5 minutes to scuff both sides with the green Scotch-Brite, so it's not too bad to do. Both sides are scuffed. I'm gonna go ahead and just blow it all out now. The blower. I just waxed and greased everything, wiped it all down. Now I'm gonna start masking up what I don't want painted. I'm gonna start off masking the tunnel here using 3M 2-inch tape. I'm just gonna kind of go over the top of this. Not too worried about it. Most of this stuff is all getting covered with carpet, so, but still want to mask it off. Masking all this stuff off probably took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Can be a tedious process, but definitely necessary. So I got the edges all masked up. Now I'm gonna grab some paper and some tin foil. I'll show you a little trick with tin foil. But I'm gonna do the paper all the way around the edges next. Putting the paper down probably took me about 10 minutes. If you have a paper tree, it's like a paper machine, be a lot quicker, but I don't have one. So if you take a piece of foil, like stuff like this where it's kind of hard to mask, like get a piece of paper around or something, you can just wrap foil around it, like so. Plus, it's actually really easy to unmask when you're done, so you're not trying to peel a piece of tape off. Sticky tape all over. Got it masked up. Put a piece of plastic up there because I'm sure there'll be quite a bit of overspray, so probably should put a piece of paper over the windows. That's what I'll do next, but plastic cap. Grab these magnets to kind of hold it down. Foiled over that. I'm gonna paint this black too. Ready to go. I'm gonna do a little bit of paper on there. So I'm gonna spray this POR 15. It's pretty thick, so I'm gonna add a little reducer. Hopefully it comes out a little better. I have like a $10 Harbor Freight, super cheap spray gun. It's perfect for this because it's going to be hard to clean that POR out. But that's the plan. So I'm going to mix it up and get ready to spray. Got the POR in the gun here. Got one coat on the floor. Definitely full of dirt, but I am in my garage, so it's expected. Then I also painted the pedal assembly at the same time. Grabbed my flashlight. Kind of helps just see a little bit better in there. It's kind of dark, and then it's so full of overspray. Tried to use the fan a little bit, kind of push it out. Helped quite a bit. The flashlight definitely helped too. I'm gonna let it tack up and do a third coat, just because it's already in the gun, I might as well. And then I'm gonna clean the gun and be done for the day. Here I'm just taking off all the paper and plastic and foil getting everything out of there and see the final product. It's always satisfying peeling all that off and looking at the end results. Finished product, shiny bling. Took all the paper out. What do you think, Clay?
I like it.
How's it look? Does it look better?
Yeah.
Better than it was?
Yeah.
No more hole?
Uh-huh. No more ducks.
Ducks, yeah, the ducks. Shiny, bling bling. Turned out really nice. There's the pedal assembly all painted. Shiny black.